All right, peace and blessings. Hope you guys are doing well. All praises to the Most High, all praises to our like King Yosha, She after where we be. Now, I had a crazy day today, but nonetheless, I'm not complaining. I'm blessed, you know. So it's just all aside from all of the shenanigans, y'all. It's something, like these people are funny as hell. Like that's why I was laughing on that live because it's funny to me. Um, I hate even wasting my film on these people, my battery, but I know I have to document this stuff because the moment that you get too comfortable in not documenting these people, they'll think that they can get the upper hand on you. But it was a lot going on. Like when I was at the mall, I stopped at a vendor, this brother, and I wanted to believe that he was not a perp, but it was just obvious the stuff that he was saying. He was really like mild mannered and chill. Like that was the most chillest perp that I've ever came in contact with. And like I said, I've told you guys this before on an earlier video, like on my first video, that a lot of these people are frightened by us, but they're also fascinated by us as well. So they want to learn from us, and in a sense where they kind of consider us to be Delphic people. And I'm not trying to like blow smoke up anybody's ass or not even my own, but I'm just telling you the truth. Like for them to come in contact or have some type of close contact, this is just what I've observed by being in this program for years. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're twitching my right eye. So if you see it acting weird, it's them doing that. So one thing I've noticed is that whenever they've like, especially early on, it was like they were actively pursuing to come in contact with me, and if they didn't come in contact with me, it was almost as if like they didn't get a bonus or whatever. I don't know. It was weird, especially at the beginning. So now when they do things like this, you have people who are in this because some of them like us. A lot of them like us. You understand? A lot of them like us. A lot of them would love, if the circumstances were different, they would love to be our friends. You understand? They would love to hear what we have to say as it pertains to the wisdom that we hold, right? So, but what fellowship does light have with darkness? So you understand, like it's a defining line. So they can't cross those boundaries, and they know that. So the little bit of interaction that they are able to have with us, know that that is golden for them. You understand? That's golden for them. So, anyways, I'm at this vendor. It's a brother, and I'm asking about his things. I bought a few things, and he's gonna ask me, "Oh, well, where did you get this? What do you call these?" And I said, "They're turbans." And I said, "I got these from a black business. It's a brother who started this, and it's turbans. It's turbans by T." So, he's like, "Oh wow, like I'm gonna look that up. Can I get it on Amazon and stuff like that?" I say, "Yeah." I say, "You can get it off of Amazon. They have them on Amazon." And then he was like, "Yeah." And then he was showing them to me just to try to confirm if those were the right ones. I said, "Yo, those are exactly it." And I told him like he doesn't have like an assorted amount of colors, but the ones that he do have, if you like them, then by all means. So this is when I knew that he was perping me because not so much about him. Well, yeah. When he asked me about where I got it from, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna write it down," and this and that. That's when I knew immediately. I'm like, "Oh, okay, you killed the vibe with that, man. I thought you was cool for a minute." So then he's like, "Yeah, I see this color." He's like, "Yeah, I want the color that you got on, though." He's like, "Yeah, I want the color you got on." I'm like, "Oh man," in my head, I'm like, "I'm glad I can inspire people. I guess, whatever." So he wrote it down. He's like, "I'm going to place my order right now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Because then I ended up seeing a color on there that I didn't, that was new. I was like, "Yeah, see, this is actually fairly new." So, yeah, you have your choice. So then he starts saying things like, "Yeah, I just think I need one of those because it goes with my ensemble, it goes with the look and everything that I'm selling," because he was selling a lot of natural herbs and colonics and shea butter that he refined and churns and stuff like that, and soaps, charcoal, stuff like that. I won't be going back to him anymore because that was my very first time from buying anything from him. But I already know how they do. Knowing that I know that he's a perp, I know for certain that your products may be tainted, or who's to say that I'll come back and then you try to sell me, something tainted. So that's why I said I know this is a one time thing, you know. And I left. You guys know, you saw the live. It was a lot of stuff that was going on. It was ambulances everywhere. Even when I got on the bus, because I waited for like maybe 2 or 3 buses to pass by because I was filming that whole thing. And it's funny because when I started the live, part of the live was actually redacted. I don't know what happened. Like, it just somehow disappeared. So that I think it's 9 minutes and like 40 seconds. That's what you see. It was longer than that, I know that. But it is what it is. Once I got on the bus, I started seeing more ambulances, more fire trucks. And I'm just like, what the hell? Are they escorting me to the train station? It was just too much. And I'm assuming it's because it's a ritualistic day today. And then it's 29, like 9/11. You understand? So I always cue into like the dates because I know that that is significant. I always know that there is like a ritual that's surging that day. So I already expected it. You know, perps were everywhere, flooding, the streets. As you can see in the live, you saw like people had smiles on their faces. So you knew that there wasn't a real person. Well, it was a real person, but that person obviously was not experiencing anything that was detrimental to their health. You knew it, and so did I. Come on now, that's crazy. And that's what they're spending people's tax dollars for. Like, you really can be hunting down criminals. You understand? You really can be helping us. You understand? I rest my case. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. Oh, this is what I do want to say, though. I'm not going to be posting no more videos or lessons. Well, I might post lessons. We'll see. But I will not, unfortunately, that lesson that I promised that I was going to do in terms of this, the system of psychiatry and giving biblical references as well as medical references and etymological references, I'm not going to be able to do it because I know that the video is going to get flagged for medical misinformation. So I won't be able to post that video up. I'll post it up on my BitChute account. And I'm shadow banned on that to a certain degree, but at least I can post up shit on there and I won't be censored. But YouTube, it's like that, so I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm not making any more personals like this. This will probably be the last personal unless I feel like it, because I do get like that. But until then, YouTube, you can stick your censorship laws right up your tube where the sun does not shine, and that's for real. I'll still use both of my channels. I'll post up in the community, research like I've been doing, lessons, and stuff like that. But like I said, it's just I'm sick of YouTube. I really am. I'm sick of them, and I'm sick of their censorship laws. I've already known about this. Yeah, I know. And then I know that this channel is pretty much being monitored. It's not the same ever since I lost access to it years ago. So once I got it back, I just knew something was up. It's just weird. And I went into Google and tried to disable certain things, but it still so happens to be enabled. So I know that they're overriding certain things that I am trying to stop them from doing. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'll post up things in the community. I'll still post up lessons. Y'all say the same. Whenever he gives me a Rima word to say, whenever he gives me, a lesson to put together, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to do what he tells me to do. But until then, I'm done. Like, I can't even say what the fuck I want to say. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, they want people on here talking about literally bullshit, And that's just really what it is. So peace and blessings to my people scattered across the four corners of the earth and to the stranger who has maligned themselves with Israel. I love you. Shalom.